As I stepped off the small plane that had brought me to this isolated island, a sense of trepidation washed over me. The air was thick with the scent of salt and seaweed, and the sound of seagulls filled my ears. I had been drawn here by rumors of a place where memories could be forgotten, wiped clean from one's mind like leaves on an autumn breeze. My name is Alex, and I've been struggling to cope with a life that felt like it was slowly slipping away from me. Memories of my past, once vivid and full of joy, had become hazy and distant. People would whisper things to me, only for me to forget them moments later. Simple tasks became daunting challenges as I forgot how to perform them. My friends and family grew tired of trying to reach me, of being met with a vacant expression whenever they spoke about our shared history. That's when I discovered the Island of Lost Memories, a mysterious place shrouded in secrecy. Some said it was cursed, while others claimed it held the key to unlocking human potential. I knew I had to find out for myself. The island was small, no larger than 5 square miles, with dense forests and rocky shores that seemed to defy the tides. As I made my way through the winding paths, the silence was almost palpable. No birds sang, no leaves rustled, it was as if time itself had slowed down in this place. My destination was a small cottage on the outskirts of the island, where an enigmatic caretaker by the name of Mrs. White resided. She was said to possess knowledge about the island and its powers. I arrived at the cottage, and after a brief knock, Mrs. White invited me in with a warm smile. The interior was cluttered but cozy, filled with books, candles, and strange artifacts that seemed to hold mystical properties. A small fire crackled in the hearth, casting flickering shadows on the walls as she led me to her study. "Welcome, Alex," Mrs. White said, her voice low and soothing. "I've been expecting you. You're not the first person to come seeking solace from the Island of Lost Memories, but I fear you might be the last." Her words sent a shiver down my spine as she began to explain that the island was indeed real, a place where memories could be erased. However, this power came at a terrible cost. Every memory lost also meant losing pieces of one's identity. Determined to confront the source of my troubles head-on, I insisted on being taken to the heart of the island, a mysterious structure known as the Memory Eraser. We walked for hours, traversing dense forests and climbing steep cliffs. The air thickened with anticipation until we finally reached the entrance, an imposing stone gate guarded by 2 massive stone statues that seemed frozen in time. Inside, I found myself in a vast cavern lit by flickering lanterns suspended from the ceiling. A great machine stood before us, emitting a soft humming noise as it seemed to consume memories with an otherworldly efficiency. It was both beautiful and terrifying, a testament to human ingenuity or a cruel device created by those who sought control. As I stepped closer to this heart of the island, the truth hit me like a tidal wave. The machine wasn't designed for forgetting. It was made to preserve memories at all costs, memories that could bring about positive change but also serve as reminders of the past's darker moments. I realized then that my desire for amnesia wasn't about erasing pain or fear, but about not living in a world filled with regret. Yet, this epiphany came too late. My actions led to an irreversible chain of events. When I decided against using the memory eraser, realizing too little too late the importance of every memory, Mrs. White had no choice but to seal it away forever. She locked me in a room that felt like an endless cave-in, with visions of forgotten days flickering by my mind's eye like candles extinguished one by one. It was there I came to understand, true forgetting isn't about wiping clean the slate, but learning from our blunders and embracing life with open arms, no matter how rough the roads ahead may look. And that, dear friends, is where my story truly begins, a path not of forgetfulness, but self-discovery. And so I emerged from those cave-like confines to begin a new chapter in my life, one marked by the courage to remember, even when it's difficult, and cherish each memory no matter how faint it may have seemed once upon a time. That, of course, was long ago.